Who am I? My name is Andrew Vo. I've been selling with ShineOn since the winter of 2021. So it's about a year and a half now. In that same winter of 2021, I scaled from zero to $300,000 in 1 week with TikTok ad. Next year, I scaled from zero to $500,000 in 2 weeks in December of 2022. I did a total of $2 million since started with ShineOn for about 1.5 years. My highest daily revenue with ShineOn is $45,373. I love to travel. I love to eat tons of good food. What a resume, right? So glory, so fabulous, so awesome. Nope. Life is not always for glory or victory like that for me. I know you may be thinking that, wow, this is so awesome, this is crazy. Maybe he has some special sauce that he has. Maybe he has some this, blah, blah, blah. But no, I just want you to see what is possible because I'm just a regular person just like you. Why? Let me tell you. I was a plumber and I hated that job so much. I'm telling you, this is me. This picture is me. and the two picture at the bottom is also my picture I took while I'm in the job. I was a plumber. I hated the job so much. I was always going home covered in poop. The job was super labor intensive and dangerous. When even now when I talk about it, I do feel a little emotional about the time that I was doing plumbing. How bad was the job? So here is the video I went to the emergency for an eye wash after getting a drain cleaning agent in my eyes. The drain cleaning agent is pretty much a chemical that helps to unclog a pipe. So if your kitchen getting clogged, you will pour that chemicals down to the drain and it will break apart all the food, hairs, pretty much anything to make the pipe go smooth again, right? And I got it in my eyes by accident. Of course, I don't want to I don't want to have it purposely want to have it, right? But it was all accident. And let me show you how bad was the job, and it will tell you how much I hated that job so much. Right here, that's me with a little tube go inside my eyes and the water going just to wash out that chemicals. And the whole procedure of washing was lasting about an hour, and I feel horrible. They have to open my eyes up using a pretty much like that big of a circle. I don't know how to say that, but they have to open up my eyes and put that piece of plastic in, and the water run through it to wash out the chemicals. It was painful. And I thought my eyes gonna be damaged, right? I thought my eyes gonna be damaged because of the chemical, but knock wood, luckily everything went well, and my eyes are now better. Sometimes it do get a severe dryness here and there, but I still can see that's the lucky thing already. So that is why I hated the job so much. One law that I always telling people when anyone complains to me that they had a shitty day at work, well, their shitty day may just be a bad day, right? So you talking to your coworkers, say, hey, what a shitty day, what a bad day. My boss yell at me, right? So their shitty day may just be a bad day, but my day as a plumber was a real shitty day. Literally, I coming home covered in because my job was I went to people's house where I see lots of poop is where I see the money, because my job is to make sure that all that poop go away so I can bring the money home, so I can bring food home for my family. And I know it's yucky, but this is just to tell you that I was absolutely I'm just a regular person, just like you. I know it's yucky, but I learned a first big lesson. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Even though I hated my day job horribly, I hate it so much. Every day I'm coming home, I just don't want to go back to work again the next day. But I have to say thanks to it, a big thank you to it, because I hate it so much. It does push me to work harder every single day on my online business to eventually quit that horrible job. I was gonna say dirty, but but respectfully, that horrible job. So the first thing print on demand helped me is to quit my job, and I'm super grateful for it. To anyone that watching this, if you're working at your day job and if you're doing something that you don't like or you hate it, if you work at your day job, you love it, good for you. I respect that. But if you hate it, so much, don't lose hope, because if you hate it so much, that is your biggest motivation to moving forward. That is your biggest motivation. So first lesson: when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Just like everyone here, starting an online business, especially a print-on-demand business, wasn't easy for me at all. Wasn't easy because 90% of the winning factors is in the phrase. If you agree with me, comment below, agree. Because when I first started, and until now, 90% of all the winning factors for my design was not in the design, but it's in the phrase, right? It's in the phrase. 90%. As you can tell, I do have an accent in my speech. I'm not an English native speaker. I came to Canada, barely know any English. All I knew back in the day was pretty much, hello, how are you? My name is blah blah blah. That's it. That's all I know. It was so embarrassing that I didn't even know how to say Monday or Tuesday or January, February. I did not know it at all. so it was pretty hard for me to learn the language. But I don't let it to hold me back, right? So if English is your first language, congratulations, you are already one step ahead. Most people, they don't realize what they have until they know that, wow, this is what I'm actually having, and this is my advantage. So if English is your first language, you've been speaking the language since the first day you was born, you've been using English, you know how to write, listen, like understanding English well, congratulations, you are already one step ahead. 90% of the problem is in the phrase, right? 90% of the challenge is in the phrase. But if 90% of the problem is already been taken care of, nothing else can stop you from investing more time and effort into making money with print on demand, right? So if you are a native English speaker, congratulations. How about if English is your second, third, or fourth, fifth, 10th language, and you are not a native English speaker? It's fine. It's fine. Because if I can make it happen, you can. Because I am not smarter than you at all. I'm not at all. Why? I want to share with you my story, and this is the real life story that I have. Cutting grass so when I first came to Canada, my very first job was cutting grass. I got hired by my mom's friend, and funny enough, my duration at that job was only 1 day, just 1 day. Why? Because at the end of the day, the owner of that business told my mom, he is stupid. He said that. He said that about me. He said he's stupid. I don't think he has potential. He's slow. He doesn't fit with the job. Can you imagine how bad is it for a 16 years old boy to hear that? And that was my very first job. I was expecting, I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna work my ass off to prove to the owner that I'm able to do this job. And that's what I got at the end of the day. I was told that I'm stupid. And for the 16 years old, it was horrible. Right? But the reason I'm telling you this story is to show you that I'm not smarter than you. I'm just a regular guy, just like everyone here. So I'm not smarter. English is not my first language. So it comes to a second lesson I learned. Nothing is impossible if we put our mind to it. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. No one or anyone can stop you and I from pursuing our dream. No one and nothing. Regardless that I was told that I'm stupid, I have no potential, I'm slow. Regardless that English is my second language. Regardless that I came to Canada knowing barely English. Regardless that I was a plumber. Regardless that I have no experience in business. Regardless my environment is not business environment. And most of the time my environment was just a regular labor worker environment. My first job was grass cleaning 1 day. My second job was car washing. It was manual. Not the machine one that we see right now. So back 10-15 years ago, that was all manual work. So I have to put on gloves. I have to hold the sponge and just wiping people's car all day long. And I remember the soap was so the chemical, the soap was so bad that it went through my finger skin and just peel off all the fingers tip, and it's cracking, it's bleeding, and it was horrible. So growing up, I have not surrounded myself with any business environment people, or even office environment, or with just labor intensive environment. And regardless of all of those, I would say disadvantages. But for me, when I think back in the day, I thought that was all the disadvantages. But right now, I think that was my luck to be in those environments, right? So regardless of anything like that, the only thing I had and still having until now is my dream. It's my dream. I keep my dream back in the day. I want to be the owner of a business, even though I didn't know what it meant to be. I did not know what it meant to be, but I still have that dream back in the day and until now. So what did I do? I went all in. Then what happened when I went all in? All right, here are the result of the winter of 2021, when I first know about ShineOn, when I first started with ShineOn. And I want to show you this. Although the numbers are not typical, everyone is different. Some people do way better than me in the same period. Some people do less than me in the same period. So every sellers, everyone's different, right? So I just want to show you this little videos that I recorded, that it just applied to my situation for myself, right? So let me show you the videos. All right, so let's go to the beginning. December 5th 2021, $0. This is Shopify dashboard. Next day, December 6th 2021, I had a very first sign of a winning product, from $0 to $193 pretty much overnight, right? And I have a feeling that this is gonna be something big. So I put more money into advertising the next day, December 7th. What happened? December 7th, $377.52. But it's up from 190 something on December 6th, right? So 377. What happened on December 8th? I put more money into it. So 2382 is the number for December 8th. Then I was like, how about I put more money? And December 9th, $12,000 in sales. December 10th, I put more and more money. I doubled that number to $22,553.04 overnight, pretty much. December 11th, what I did, I put more money again, and I hit $27,343.92 on December 11th. But if anyone been selling with with ShineOn for the past Q4, we all know that roughly the cutoff is about December 15, December 16, roughly about that time, right? So I was at December 11, and I realized I still have 4, 5, 6 more days. Then what did I do? I put even more money into it. December 11, I got $27,243. December 12th, I put even more money into it. I hit $37,813.90 on December 12th. Then I put more money into it again. December 13th, what happened? I hit $40,950. December 13th. Then what happened when I put more money into it again? December 15th. So December 15th was pretty much the cutoff date. $45,370.33. And this is all happened within a week, all right? A week and a half. And I want to show you the 4 videos again without me pausing it, so you can see the whole pictures. This is real number from my store back when I first started with ShineOn. December 6th, $100. December 7th, $300. 8th, $2,300. 9th, $12,000. 10th, $22,000. 11th, $27,000. 12th, $37,000. 13th, $40,000. 14, $40,000, and 15, $45,273, and it's still holding the record until now for my personal record. My personal record of the highest daily sales. So I just want to spend a few seconds to really flashback. Like, life can change very quickly if we all put our mind, we all put our, like, we go all in with it, then we can all make it happen. So I was officially be able to quit my job, fulfill my dream of driving the world. So at the beginning of this year, right after Q4, me and my wife, we were able to go for a 5 months trip to Asia. We will go to multiple countries, eating lots of food. I love to travel. I love to eat good food. And print on demand helped me with that. Helped me first to quit my job, second to fulfill my dream of traveling the world, third to be able to help out my family more. I'm very, very grateful of the opportunity that my mom brought my brother and I to Canada, and to be able to help her more, to assist her more with what I be able to make with ShineOn, with print on demand. It's just one of one of the biggest goal that I've been always having in my list, that I have to be able to do that. So yeah, so this three things was because of print on demand. I was able to do this three things: quit my job, fulfill my dream, travel the world, and help help out my mom more. But the best is yet to come. Those are just all the monetary fulfillment, but beside that, the emotional fulfillment is also very important to me. It give me an opportunity, it give me a voice, just like today I'm sitting here sharing with you. It give me a voice to help and create even more success stories. I know for sure that after me there will be lots of people, if they not giving up, if they put everything they have and all the time, the resources, or the mind into it, they'll be able to achieve even a bigger success than me, I'm sure. Winter 2022, I got an invitation from Eric. I got an invitation from Eric himself to join the amazing ShineOn team to start a weekly live stream, but in Vietnamese, in the Vietnamese group, to share my knowledge, experience, just like how amazing job Michael did with Coffee with Michael for the past few years. I feel happier. I feel more fulfilled in my heart. I'm always looking forward to every single live stream. I spend lots of time to prepare for it. Like, oh, should I put this information up? Should I put that information up? Should I? And then I practice. Like I went through the whole PowerPoint presentation. I just practicing it, and even with the digital marketer toast before the live stream, I still practice it. But those make me happy, make me very happy. Beside the all the money that I made, beside all the trip that I travels, those are just a part of it. But the bigger part is inside of me. I feel happier. I feel happier when I'm be able to share my knowledge, share my experience, share my story out there to you, to the world, so that you can feel that if it can happen to me, to Andrew, it can happen to you also. And when I'm thinking about that, like one thing about live streaming, I am an introvert. I honestly with you, I have never, I have never been on the camera talking to this many people, and I'm always been a shy little Asian boy that just want to be me, myself, and I. But when I'm open myself up, I get out of my comfort zone and start sharing my knowledge, sharing my experience, and getting feedback from all the sellers. I love to hear a person making a first sale this week. They're hitting a first $1,000. They're hitting a first $10,000 day, $10,000 month, $10,000 quarter, for example. It makes me happy. So thank you